Hey guys, Grotto1 here. Hey, the other day I started my 454 that I got in my 1980 GMC truck. I bought that truck probably in the 90s, early 90s to early mid 90s. Anyways, I don't use it anymore. It just kind of sits around, but I don't like to let that engine sit too long without starting it because it'll actually rust up, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. This is the truck here. I'll show you some video of it starting later, but let's have a look at some engine blocks. That's a small block 400, that's a Chevy. This is a 427, that's like a truck block. This is a 454. And this is a another 427. Normally what I do with my engine blocks when I store them is I grease them up, particularly in here and on the deck. And I'll do the cylinders too, but normally you know, you'll end up boring those out anyway. Now I'm going to show you why I got my old GMC running the other day, even though I don't use the truck anymore. But here's another 454 that I have laying around. And look inside the cylinder there. Can you see the rust forming? You see it in there? Well, the bottom line is, it's just bare metal. Well, that's actually cast iron, but you know, if you leave it long enough, it'll start to rust on you. So that's why I got the old GMC started the other day. And you know, even if you've got a brand new car and you know, you just let it sit for a couple of years and you think, well, what can go wrong? It's a brand new car. Well, fact is, you know, you're going to have some rust damage to the inside of that engine. It makes a bigger difference what kind of climate it's in. I mean, you know, when it's extreme heating and cooling like what we have in Canada, that makes it worse, and also humidity as it changes. But bottom line is, the longer it sits, the more rust you're going to get on some internal parts of the engine. So you know, I like to fire them up once in a while. You know, that's the best thing. Look at the rust on this crankshaft. It's never been in water, but it looks like it has been. It's just the environment that it sits in. You know, that's what happens. Hey, I've got some video also of my my old GMC. I used to do a lot of four-wheeling with it back in the 90s also, so I'll probably slip some of that old video in while I'm editing into this one. Well, I'll just give you a quick look of the truck. And anyways, I patched this thing up, you know, back in the 90s also, and it's still kind of holding together, but it's got Bondo on it and stuff. I did a lot of you know, metal patching and stuff, but you know, I did it really quick because whatever, it wasn't a show truck and stuff. But this is the 454 engine that I got in it, and the truck actually originally had a small block in it, and I bought it without the engine in it, so I put this 454 together for it, which really works well for hauling trailers and working and stuff like that. Okay, take 3. Want it to fire? What's the deal? Maybe flooded it by now.
Hey, you guys know where the nearest gas station is?
Well, I put a little more time into it, and it's running nice now. So let's have a listen to the engine here. I've always liked this motor. Just tons of power, and I don't have it canned too aggressive, so it still makes good bottom end power for pulling, you know, pulling trailers and doing work. So oil pressure is good, the charging system's working. and I got it up to temperature. Thing is, it's running on, I should really change the gas out on it. This is like at least 3-year-old gas that's in this truck now, and that's never good for the fuel system. But anyways, I'm just happy that I got it going and I could let it sit for another winter now. So.